Alright, guys, and I've just watched Reality War. Oh my god. The spoilers. Doctor Who series final spoilers. So, Ncuti Gatwa, he's gone. That hurts. That's sad because he was such a great doctor and we could have had so much more from him. I'm actually good. It come to a lot of people who, my family and friends, didn't really enjoy him as the doctor. But people online were loving him. The people I interacted with, the fans, were loving him. But they have dropped off. They haven't really come back to that. But me, I've been embracing Ncuti. I love this man. I think he's a great ambassador for the show. And I've met him, and he's an icon and incredibleness. And I hope and wish him the best of everything to come. Honestly, I do wish that man a lot. Oh, he was a great dog. I'm gonna have to watch that episode again because there was bits that confused the hell out of me. But we get onto Jodie Whittaker because that happened, and we get onto the 16th Doctor because that happened. We get onto Omega because that happened. But wait with me here. So the 15th Doctor, Ncuti Gatwa, gave up his incarnation so one life could live. A bit parallel to like David Tennant sacrificing himself for Wilfred in a way. But this time it was bringing Poppy into existence for Belinda. And that's what I gathered because Poppy didn't exist and there was something wrong. And obviously the Doctor gave up his incarnation for Poppy. That's what I got the gist of. I like it. It's good. It's just I don't want Ncuti to go. I'm not ready for that. I want 2 more seasons from the man. So that's... but, you know... We got onto some others in a minute, but yeah, 16th Doctor, got to get onto it. Billie Piper. I'm sorry, can we get that in there? She looks like she's regenerating that in my picture. To be fair to that, I'll take that. That's so cool. Billie Piper. I'm sorry, Rose Tyler. I'm sorry, what? And Rose isn't the Doctor. Billie Piper is playing the next incarnation of the Doctor, the 16th Doctor. Wow. I was like, what? Because the news articles were like, Billie Piper is the next. And I was like, yeah, right, okay, good one. And I didn't believe it. Not even 1% chance of believing that was true. So I didn't believe it. Boy, what happened? We've got the next Doctor, and it's Billie Piper. That's mental. That's brilliant. Oh, what am I going to do now? Do I move her from the companions and put her with the Doctors now? Do I do that? Do I do that tonight? Like, that's mental with me. Oh, but anyway, Jodie Whittaker now. Sorry, another Doctor. Jodie Whittaker was in this. She popped up. I didn't understand why because I was too screaming over, Jodie Whittaker, oh my god, what? And then he was like, oh, I'm going to miss this face. And I was like, Ncuti's regenerated. So I didn't understand why Jodie was there because I was too much in fangasm over this. So yeah, my reaction to Billie Piper becoming the next Doctor is on my YouTube Shorts and TikTok, so check that out. 30 seconds long of me just going, but check it out. But yeah, Jodie in this, that was cool, that was nice, I like that. I'm just not ready for Ncuti to go. Why? Oh. Now, the action-packedness of UNIT taking out these like dinosaur things, I forget the name, what they call them, the Guardians of the Underverse or what you want to call them. That was a cool epic fight scene between UNIT and stuff. I was like, you know what? Disney budget, we don't know whether we've got it next series, so what the hell? Use everything we've got. Use all Disney's money and just blast it in this episode, and I bloody loved that. That was brill. Am I just out of hype? Yes, I'm out of hype, but there is going to be some criticism to this episode, but I just want to get this out of the way because I'm loving it. It was so good. The actual fight scenes of UNIT blasting them out, the way it was choreographed, the dramaticness, and it made sense of Joy to the World, of course, with the, obviously, Anita popping up and helping out, let the air flow in the room of the proper timeline and stuff. Worked so well. But then when they took out Omega, and Omega took out the Rani, let's just be real for a minute. So Rani survived because Mrs. Flood popped off and flew off. But what happens with bi-regeneration? What's going to happen with that? I don't know. Because honestly, that's interesting. where we go next with that. Because Mrs. Flood's just crept off. So does Mrs. Flood cancel out? No, she doesn't. She grabs the thing and teleports off. She's like, all right, bye, my plan didn't work. See you later. And the other Rani got eaten by Omega. Omega. Oh, the design for that, that's a problem. That doesn't work. I just felt like it was a big bobblehead. It's like, where's my bobbleheads? It's over there somewhere. I've got like bobbleheads and Funko Pops, and they go like that. It just felt like I need a massive Omega bobblehead going like that. I'm sorry, it's true. Right. Omega getting defeated the way it was, I was like, all right, yeah. And my prediction video of me saying Omega will only get 10 minutes screen time, I don't even think he got 2. But the fact that he actually appeared in Who, I've been wanting that for ages, so I'm happy that he appeared, but he got taken out like that. And guess what else he took out? One of the Ranis. And the other Rani was like, oh, my plan didn't work, bye. That was it. That was it. The villains were taken out of. We still had like half an episode left. What are we going to do? Solve all the problems and find Poppy and sort that. But Susan kept popping up. And we didn't even see Susan in this. So I was like, wait, what? Why? I thought Poppy being vanished might indicate Ncuti to see Susan. And when the doctor said, oh, I don't want to regenerate on my own, I thought, oh, Susan? No. Now, some lore-heavy stuff to get onto now. Time Lords cannot actually create other Time Lords by children. Now, this has been done by looms in the comics, and they've been made Time Lords from looms. If you want to read more, Google it, but I've known about this before in comics, but I never really deemed it as full-on canon because it's not been done in the show. Now that the show has indicated that Time Lords do not give birth to other Time Lords, it's a bit like, Also, we do get an explanation of what really the Master did to take out all the DNA and stuff. So we have a bit more indication what the Master did there. No indication where the Master is, though, is that tooth, or who took it. Unit were awesome and badass in this. Belinda was one of the weaker parts that fell apart. I'm not going to lie. She was a badass throughout this campaign. Oh, it's also a cop-out, by the way. She's like, oh, my dad, he did this. Actually, it was her boyfriend that did this, and they changed the wording. So every time, I need to get home, Doctor, it was now, I need to get home, Doctor, to see my daughter. So time and memories were out of flow, and for the audience, I guess that works. We were following Belinda saying, I need to get home. But actually, she was saying in every adventure, I need to get home to see my daughter. So that's the thing. Now that Belinda finally had her kid, maybe that what made her more relaxed and chill about things. But I do feel like Belinda become more positive and happy, happy-dappy sort of vibe, and was not what we got at the beginning of the series, I feel. Her the Doctor's sacrifice for the child, brilliant. Was that child the Doctor's child? At one point it was. It's not his child. He scans it, it's fully human. So that's a thing, just to get that out of the way, so people don't, say, oh no, the Doctor does have it. You need to watch it twice. I've watched it once, but I understand it as that way. What else? Yeah, I missed the war between the land and the sea trailer because I was too hyped about the regeneration. The regeneration, I think there's been better, like I don't want to go, or fantastic, or stuff like that really did feel cementum to that. I think it was more the fact that I didn't want Ncuti to go. I was sort of like, this, no. So I don't know. I need to rewatch that if I'm happy with the regeneration. I do think I need to rewatch it just to really get into that and accept that he's gone now. But yeah, Russell, you know what? You did all right, mate. I'm excited to see where you go next. Watch him on Instagram say, now, I'm no longer the writer for the next series. Bye. Watch him just be like that. No, don't do that. I would like Russell to continue with Billie Piper because they work together so well. That's cool. Maybe Christopher Eccleston might come back now. If Russell says goodbye, then maybe he would come back and do a cameo because it's Billie Piper and Christopher Eccleston loves Billie Piper. But yeah, Ncuti's performance, still on point. Him on that segue sort of thing was kind of cool. Conrad and Ruby. Ruby played so much more of a part in this, which I loved. The aspect of Rose, the transgender child from the Dr. Donna's child, sorry. Her non-existence thing was like, whoa, that's a bit deep. That's a bit, whoa. But I think that's what it's meant to be. So that was kind of like, oh, that's cruel. She's out of existence, but she got brought back. But you know what? That's a message on its own. And yes, Kate Stewart, badass throughout. So yeah, that's it now. I think we've talked about everything I can. I'm sweating. It's so hot in this room. I need to chill out. I need to relax now. But yeah, I'm disappointed on the villain aspect. The story, wrapping up everything, was mind-blowing. The boss got a mention. I messaged Russell T Davies on one of his pictures. Have I missed what's happening with the boss? Literally 2 days ago, and he just liked my tweet, my message on Instagram, and didn't respond to me. I was like, at least he doesn't think I'm criticising him. I guess he liked it, but no, actually, he's just being cryptic. He's like, I'm not telling you anything. The boss is still continuing on, so we have to follow that aspect. That means it got mentioned with the 14th Doctor, David Tennant, Ncuti's Doctor, and now maybe Billie Piper's Doctor will finally defeat the boss. So it's been 3 Doctors, this boss creep thing, so that's interesting. That thread's still continuing. That we're all children of the Doctor. That was cheesy cringe, that typical Doctor Who that I just loved. Ranking this out of 10 now because we're talking too much. I'm going to go with an 8 out of 10. It's not a perfect episode, but I bloody loved it. And I think it wrapped up Ncuti as best as it could. And I do feel like this was such a Ncuti Gatwa episode. So yeah, that's where we're at. And now we got no Doctor Who for like 2 years. We got a spin-off though. I don't know when that's happening because I didn't listen to the trailer. So I'm going to have to do that now. But yeah, goodbye Ncuti, man. Great doc. And hopefully he goes off to do amazing things. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. That's all I've got to say on Ncuti. If he ever seen this, which I doubt. But thank you, mate. And I met him at Comic-Con. I just want to say you were lovely and brill. So, a bubbly icon. Thank you. And Belinda, see you around, I guess. Enjoy Poppy. And please, Millie Gibson, come back. You've been working with Unit a lot now, and I do hope we get her regular with Unit every time. And so the same for the Rani popping up again at some point, because one of them survived at least, and Omega's done. That's it. So yeah, we're done. Billie Piper, welcome to Doctor Who again. See ya as the Doc. Bye.